Dawson Rider review.
Hey YouTube, it's Dawson Rider here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Gokai Yellow from Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger. So let's go ahead and jump right into this and take a look at the packaging. And then knock Gokai Yellow on her ass. Let's do that too, that sounds like fun, and then just leave her there because she won't stay. So, if you don't know, Gokai Yellow was an exclusive figure art release. And she was indeed packed with a Gokai Darren, or I like to call him Darren. So her box is a great deal bigger to compensate for having both her and the Darren in there. So pretty basic Gokaiger packaging. It says Gokai Yellow here, it's all yellow and stuff. It says Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger. Gokai Yellow, got a picture of her on the front, the logo, the side here with the treasure motif and such. The back showing some poses you can get her in. The top with logos and such, and the bottom with her name. So, real big deal. I'm going to keep her aside still for a second. I'll just get this out of the way. It comes with the Darren. Yellow version. It's really bright yellow. Looks good. Very well painted. They did a good job on it. The wheel spins. If I remember to show it, the keyhole can go in there and twist and stuff. Apparently if I don't do that, it's the worst review ever. And then, of course, the chair part, which, you know, it's just like all the other chairs. So nothing real different about it other than the color. So in the interest of her having so many accessories, my mind almost exploded. I'm keeping them all in this tray so I don't take them all out. She comes with a bunch of different hands, like almost every one you could ever want. You got splayed open relaxed ones, like posed like this hands. You've got kind of posed relaxed hands. You got hands for holding the sword and the gun. For pointing and just holding basically all the weapons and all these different pose hands that you could ever want. So I'm not going to bother taking them out and showing you them all individually because you've seen it all before. She comes with several different weapons. She's just got her regular Gokai Saber here, which is highly detailed as always these Gokaiger figuarts are. And then it has the you know, the key lock, which is on a hinge. And it comes out, and it can be, this will come out. This is being a jerk. There we go. Oh, damn it. There, which can be replaced with this one. This right way. Come on. There we go. And you can replace it and do final wave and stuff. But I'm not going to do that. So, cool like always. And go back in there. Go in your home. There we go. So, let's set these both back in. And then, of course, you've got the Gokai gun. Once again, very highly detailed, as usual with these releases. And it's also got the key lock thing for final wave. I'm not going to bother demonstrating that again because it just eats up camera time. It comes, it can go in and out just like that one for various positioning. And, my God, these are just going to give me trouble. Get out. There we go. I had to kick it out. And it comes with its replacement key slot for final wave. So you can see this little key there. So you can swap that out. You also get a Mobirates here with open Mobirates. Nicely detailed. As you can see, there's a hole there for a key, which I'll show in a second because you get two keys. You know, I'm going to leave you out, Gokai Saber. You're going to help me dig for treasure. You get the Gokai Yellow key in Ranger mode. There you go. It's got some just basic paint on it. And then you get the Gokai Yellow key in key mode, but it's, you know, like the others, it's half cut off, and it's just like a little stub. But you can indeed stick that in your Mobirates. So that's all cool. And of course you get, which I'll show off, these skirt pieces for switching out for the posable moves. And then you get the two unique items to her, which is her double Darth Maul-esque Gokai Saber, which in the show it's actually just two of them held at opposite ends, but here it makes it, because of the way it's merged, it makes it look more like a Darth Maul-like saber. Do these? Unless I'm just not pulling hard enough, these don't seem to pull out, so I'm not even going to try it, but there's a chance they do. But anyway, that's cool. And her other one is what I have in her hand, which is her Gokai Saber that's attached on a rope. If you've seen the show, you know that she fights sometimes by like extending these ropes, and they swing all around and can get great distances and slash around. So it's basically the same weapon, no final wave movement, at least that I can tell. but it's got this rope on here and this little handle here so she can hold it. So very cool. Set that aside for now. Gokai Saber, you go back in. And we'll set this aside, and we shall now take a look at the figure itself. Let me get a better camera angle just for a second. That's about the same. Anyway, so starting with the head sculpt. The head sculpt's pretty well done, as usual with these figures. There is something slightly off about it. It could just be me. The visor just looks slightly weird to me, but it could just be me. But otherwise, it's done really well. They get the shininess, the sheen of the helmet on there pretty nicely, and the Gokaiger symbol looks good, and there's no paint blotches or anything on mine. The yellow color all around her suit looks good. They do a good job of including details like this to give it the illusion of cloth. Gokaiger logo looks good. The belt looks good. Obviously we have this skirt piece here, which is just kind of a soft rubbery plastic, which does allow for movement, and like I'll show in a minute, you can switch it out for these more movable pieces if you want to get some extreme poses. But overall, nice details. Here's the back. Some more kind of cloth-like details to her, so she looks more realistic. Not much to tell about her legs, black and yellow boots, but she all around looks very nice. Articulation-wise, 360 ball joint here, swiveling at the arm, double elbow joint, swiveling here at the wrist. You got swiveling here at her waist and her chest here, as usual. 360 ball joint at her legs, swiveling, double knee joint, swiveling at her foot, and the toe action joint, like I call it. 360 head movement, moves up and down, nice ball joint. So typical fare for Figuarts, which is great articulation. Once again, I've mentioned this in the Figuarts Gokaiger Guy molds, but in Gokaiger Figuarts, we've got these nice shoulder joints, which look normal, unlike the freakishly deformed Shinkenger Figuart joints, where like the trying to think of the word, shoulder like inverts into the body. I don't know what they were thinking with that design, but much better design here. Really nice. So just quickly to show you how you switch out these skirt pieces, you just separate her whole body, which basically you have to do from the start because there's like plastic in there when you first get her, and then just pull this whole piece off basically and set it aside, or these two pieces. And now I feel like I want to do these first. I haven't done this in a while. So take these two pieces and they'll line up here. There's a peg here and a hole, and just pop them in, and don't move her leg all the way down when you're doing that. Come on. There we go. Other side. Same thing. And then take her Gokai diaper and put it over, and it slides over the ball joint here, and then you just line it up basically with the pegs that are on top. Yeah, we want to do this in the order that I just did it in, because otherwise you have to flip under these to get the these pieces on. So let me just find her belt. Come on, there we go. And we're gonna snap her on. There we go, and then you can get a wider range of movement with her legs. You can go all the way up, do kinky stuff, and have her doing more outrageous poses. Like I said in the review of the Shinkenger girls, I'm glad they did this if you do want to go for the more outrageous poses. Personally, I'm going to be keeping the regular skirt pieces on mine, just because I think it looks better, and I think that the way the material is made, it allows for movement pretty decently, in my opinion. So I think they did a good job with it. I don't really see a need to mess this up. But yeah, I just don't see a need to do that. I mean, it's really nice that they did it for... I just lost the skirt piece. Where did it go? Okay, sorry about that. I lost the other skirt piece for a moment, and I just cut away and did that so that you didn't have to watch me do it. Really simple. But see, I just love the way this looks better, and I think that the material does allow for good movement on this part, so I don't really mind keeping it that way. But overall, we have another fantastic Gokaiger Figuart. I want to say I like the guys a little bit more just because I like their design, and I think some of their helmets were done a little bit better. That's just on a personal level. But she's definitely very well done. A great Sentai girl figure. I don't know what kind of pose she's doing there. She's just kind of sticking it out there as if it's like a fishing pole. But great articulation, great details, no QC issues. Like most of the Gokaigers, she is very well accessorized. That sounds really weird, like I'm talking about a Barbie, but they just do a great job giving you options between, you get just the regular weapons, the Morpher, And then you get like specialty ones for each of their fighting styles of the double swords or these. And then you get the Darin. I'm almost kind of mad because I feel obligated to use the Darin, but it just limits what the figure can do so much. So I don't know, but you get a great amount of options. It's a great figure. If you're wanting to get the whole team, and even though it's exclusive, I can definitely recommend you hunt it down. I think it's a good figure, and it completes the team very well. So anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out RidersRangersRambles.com for token news in the craziest way possible. This is Dawson Rider, signing out.